I'd like to speak to the manager.
I demand to speak with the king directly.
You have made that plain. How is it you are here?
How is it you are here? But you have not seen what I have seen.
I have seen my share.
You have not seen what I have seen.
No! God, please, no!
The Lord of the Rings, aka the Cringe of Power, has many flaws.
Stop it. Get some help.
But one of the biggest ones is its protagonist. The main character that you're supposed to be rooting for. But when your main character is a narcissist, hypocritical mega-Karen, things get complicated.
Galadriel of the Noldor, daughter of the Golden House of Finarfin, commander of the northern armies of High King Gil-galad. It would take longer than your lifetime even to speak the name.
I do it infinitely more than you.
Hollywood now has this problem of writing super strong female characters that have no flaws, no struggles, no personality, no feminine traits. The only thing that holds them back is the patriarchy of their society or the incompetent men around her that don't listen to her. Our Galadriel ticks all the boxes even more. She's not only a Mary Sue, but she's also a mega-Karen. From this magazine poster, you'll get a clear idea which direction they were trying to go. From the beginning, they showed Galadriel as this badass, battle-hardened commander of the northern armies. Wait, correction, they didn't show shit. They just tell you she is.
And look at you now. Commander of the northern armies, warrior of the wastelands. I half expected you to arrive caked in grime and mud.
But they make sure to show how badass she is. She killed an ice troll by herself without any struggle. She didn't even flinch. She doesn't need anyone's help. She beat like 5 men in Numenor just by touching them. By the way, what is this scene? They spent $90 million per episode for this kind of action? Also, with this horse scene, she didn't even hit the orc, and he exploded into many pieces. Did they show any training or explain how she got her skill? No, we don't need that kind of shit. She's perfect from birth. You know why? Because she's a strong, powerful female. So shut up and don't ask any questions. Throughout the show, everyone licks her boots, and she just climbs and runs all over the male characters.
Who is this mortal who speaks to me as if he has the slightest idea who I am?
I have a daughter who runs fast and a son who runs blind. Your eyes bear a striking resemblance to both.
The only character that challenged her is the female character.
You should not speak of matters you do not understand, Galadriel, daughter of Finarfin.
And you should stand aside, that I might present my proposal to one who holds the authority to answer it.
Lady Galadriel, that is quite
And with
enough.
what authority do you speak, Elf? Or are you a castaway, grasping for a handhold in a tempest?
Because according to modern Hollywood, men can't explain a woman, otherwise it would be mansplaining. She showed no empathy or remorse. When one man from her team fell into the ice storm, she just left him to die. She didn't even look back or try to help him. And when the men from her squad expressed their pain and how exhausted they were, she just discarded their complaints and asked them to shut up and obey her because
We exceeded our orders months ago. Surely we must first return home to take counsel with the High King. We should never have come in here.
We leave soon enough. The order is given. We march at first light.
she's a strong female character. And you're not supposed to question. In her mind, her revenge quest was far more important than the life of the squad. She shoved a knife in Elendil's face, the same men that saved her from the sea like 5 minutes ago. She'd also question the morality of the unrevealed Sauron and treat him like shit after he saved her from drowning.
Do you blame us for your being stranded?
It seems...
Because rather than rest in glory, I chose to seek out the very enemy responsible for your suffering. I have pursued this foe since before the first sunrise bloodied the sky. It would take longer than your lifetime, even to speak the names of those they've taken from me.
Come along for the ride.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Our strong female character constantly shows narcissistic behaviors. She thinks that she's always right and every other person is wrong. She only cared about her mission, her quest, and didn't give a shit about anybody else. She also constantly talked down on people and put them in their place. Here are a few scenes to understand.
Fight with your feet, not your arms. Who is this mortal who speaks to me as if he has the slightest idea who I am?
She walks and talks in a manner that she thinks is above everyone else.
All we ask is that Numenor continue his mercy and grant us ship's passage to Middle-earth. It is because of the elves that you were given this island. Surely you can spare a few planks and a rudder.
Galadriel, the daughter of Finarfin, who's supposed to be the commander of the Northern Army, constantly makes dumb decisions. She tries to lecture their king, the manager, and gets sent home. Then she jumps from a boat into the sea. The nearest land was like 1,000 miles away, yet she doesn't think twice before jumping. How's she supposed to get to shore? I thought to be a commander, you have to at least be competent. When she went to Numenor, she started barking orders, thinking they'd listen to her like obedient puppies. She even asked for the king and got thrown in jail. The elf, who was supposed to be 1,000 years old, who's constantly traveling throughout the middle in search of Sauron, who constantly looked at the map, yep, she couldn't figure out that the logo was in the damn map. How dumb can you get? The sad part about her bad decisions or bad behavior is that no one calls her out in the show. The writers try to show that whatever she's doing, she's right, and it's the men around her that don't understand her.
I should have never have set you on that ship. I should have trusted you. It is a mistake I will not make again.
Yeah, like leaving a man to die is ethical, or threatening a man's life who saved her is a good thing, or constantly ordering people around makes you a decent human being. She constantly treats people badly, and the show constantly tries to make up for her mistakes. She literally makes the worst decision possible in the show. She manipulated Sauron to return to Middle-earth, who was otherwise in no mood to return. Listen to this dialogue of manipulation.
You're asking me to go to the one place that I swore never to return. The least you can do is tell me why.
There is no peace to be found for you here, and nor for me. No lasting peace in any path, but that which lies across the sea. I have fought for centuries seeking to earn mine. This is how you earn yours.
And despite doing all these, despite dooming Middle-earth, did she get punished in the end? Did she learn her lesson in the end? Nope. She got rewarded with a ring. Also, the acting of the actress doesn't help. I don't know if it's the writing and direction that makes her look like a stoned, emotionless teenager, or if it's the actress's real acting range. She literally has two faces, the slightly annoyed dead bitch face and the twitchy nose face. She doesn't cry, doesn't smile. Oh, sorry, we can't tell a strong female character to smile. She doesn't show any other emotions that could have helped the audience understand her more, or even care for her and her cause. Our new and improved Galadriel bears no resemblance to the character introduced by J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, nor from Peter Jackson's movies. Apart from the name, there's no other similarity. Where the movie version of Galadriel has a magical aura, she was wise, she fought through her magic and wit, our Galadriel has a sword and she fights through brutal force and dancing. The movie version of Galadriel has this magical, mysterious, feminine aura that no man has, but our new and improved Galadriel fights just like any other generic male character. And it's not like she's learning and will become that lady. No, this lady's like 1,000 years old and acts like a teenager brat. It's sad that modern Hollywood doesn't understand female characters. Not every show, but most of the modern shows have this issue, and everything that comes out of Disney definitely has this issue. You don't need to take out all the struggle and emotions of a woman to make her strong. It's the struggle that makes a woman strong. Women have a broader emotional range than men. They express their emotions, they break down, and they also heal themselves. It's those properties that men don't have. Women can communicate their pain and struggle, share their emotions, and that makes a woman strong, not whatever this is.
I do it infinitely more than you.